Okay, Alex, we're going to go through, this is a side-by-side. The bottom one is the first pass before we started any of the drills, and the top one is the second pass after we've done the drills. So first off, starting here, this is in your starting position for your classic. The bottom one, a couple things as I walk through. What I'm looking for is that when you start going to body position, to make sure that you're bent over. You're actually doing a pretty good job of that on both of those. I'm seeing a nice forward rollover with your shoulders. But then the big thing we're looking at here is at the bottom. We can see your leg right there is actually pretty straight. So you're not getting that bend in your knee in the angle between your ankle flexion, so you can get that kick. Whereas the top one, you're starting to get a little bit more with your hips, and you're starting to get that. So we'll take it ahead, and I'll start to see what that does as in your stride. So as we come, the bottom one, you can see this is your full extension here. So actually not too bad. You're getting this back ski off of the ground pretty good. Both of them, you're getting the back ski off. But if you look at the difference and if you measured it, you can see that your gait or your stride length opened up a little bit more on the top one versus the bottom one. So I'll take it ahead. So right here. So now you can kind of start to see there's a couple things in the top one that is really nice. Actually, when you start that kick, when we were doing that drill, you can see that your hands are at the bottom part of the position, and you have a nice bend in your ankle and ankle flexion. Whereas the bottom one, when you were first starting, your hips are kind of behind you. You got a little bit straighter leg. I can't see that ankle flexion right there on your ankles. So then we go ahead. Now same thing, pretty good right here, but you can see you're getting a little bit more length on the top one versus the bottom one. You can, if you measured in between right in there versus down here, every one of those, that's a foot, and you got a real long gait. So if we can keep getting that a little bit longer, that's going to be an advantage for you in a classic race. Okay, so now right there. That side there, man, that's really good. You have a nice extension with your classic. This is exactly what we're looking for. Now, the thing that I'm going to watch, that I'm going to give you some stuff to work on, is as you come forward here, what you want to do is just let the ski relax, let your foot relax, and go, and then come in and tuck underneath you together. What I'm seeing is right there, you're actually making an effort to push it up the hill. It's okay, it's called sneaking it a little bit, but what that's doing, as you can see, is it's actually dropping your hips back. So you just want to learn to just let the foot come right underneath you, keep your hips high, and then go into the next stride. So we'll see it here. It's coming down, and then right there you can see, if you look at that left wheel, it kind of comes up in the air. That to me is where I can pick up that you're actually forcing the ski to actually go forward. You just want to let it relax and come underneath you. So, and when you force it, that's what's going to give you that slap noise that's down there. So just relax, set it underneath your foot, and you go. You actually have a really good stride there, so if we can get that, it's going to be a lot more relaxing, so that won't be as fatigued when you get into a real difficult climb. Besides that, it looks pretty good.